Howdy again, it's tubalcain, and this is my What Is It series, number 23B, the answer to 23A. Be sure and go back and watch 23A if you haven't seen it. But before I get started here, just a heads up that this Jimmy DiResta has wonderful videos, and he gets a lot of viewers, and he's out of the Bronx, New York. And he does these fast-paced videos on building all kinds of things, and he is just a multi-talented man, and I think you'll appreciate the way he uses tools and the way he makes things and the way he presents his videos and has them edited. And he just gets hundreds of thousands of views, and he has a lot of followers, so look up Jimmy. And DiResta is his brand, which he is unashamed to show repeatedly. But he's a great guy, and I've been in contact with him. And thank you, Jimmy, for watching my videos as well. Now let's get started here. The first items that, and we had a lot of guesses, and just about everything in this video was guessed, and most people knew what these were. But these are molders tools to be used in the foundry area to cut gates and to repair the molds. And since they're made of brass, I suspect that they probably were an apprentice project in the molding or pattern making area, and probably very old, something that wouldn't be used anymore. And these have been shined up by somebody, little corrosion on them, but and that was to be used in a foundry where they used water-based sand. Generally the molding tools were made of steel, and you can see that time and moisture has taken its toll on these, because the water-based sand, of course, is going to cause rust. So most of you were right on these. Let's have an update on this coil. I finally found out what it is, and two people sent me that information, and at that time there was one of these for sale on eBay, and Ken Chiero, and I'm not sure where he's from, sent me an email, and these were used in a quack type device, electrical medical device that's supposed to cure all. And there's a picture of one, and you can see the coil. This came right off of eBay or someplace, and there's another picture of it. And what you're seeing here, this black box, was where the hole is here, was a battery, a ferritic battery. So you can look that up, and you know, they're still making all kinds of quack devices that do nothing and cost a lot of money, because there's a fool born every second. And I see these ads on TV, and I'm shocked that they would sell even one of them, but they do. But people in pain are desperate. I would be too. This is the only one that stumped people, and I'm still stumped on it. We probably never will find this electrical gadget that I showed, and some people suggested that it was some type of recording device, you know, that had a little pen on here and recorded on a spool of graph paper, but it is not that. This is a pointer, but it is not a stylus or a pen. So this is still unknown, and if we ever do get a proper answer on it, I'll forward that in one of my videos. But for now, it's $2 that I wasted, I guess, but it's still a neat looking device. Most, but not everybody, knew what these are, and they are made by Channel Lock. Where's that name? Oh, I still got the tape on there, if I can get that off. Made by Channel Lock, and generally used in pairs, and they are designed to take the heat away when you're soldering sensitive components, and they're just spring-loaded, and the aluminum, of course, conducts the heat very well. Here's a sample of how they're used. If, for instance, I was doing a repair job on this circuit board here, now we get integrated circuits without components, so I suppose I can throw these out. But if I was soldering down here underneath, it's very possible that if I took my time and then I put too much heat into this, it would damage this. I think it's a resistor, but I'm not real sure what that is. But these heat sinks will conduct the heat away from the component and hopefully save it. So that's what heat sinks are for. I was really surprised that so many of you knew what this was, because it is rather archaic, but of course it is a key for roller skates, the kind that clamped onto your shoes, and this square end, as I remember, tightened it around the soles of your shoes. Still came off, of course, and the other end, although I never used it, I believe was for the wheels, the nuts on the wheels. Why you would take those off, I don't know, but normally we had a piece of white string and had this hung around our neck and tried not to lose it, but it's just a cheap piece of stamped steel is all it is. And some of you may remember it only from this song from the 70s by Melanie Safka, where she said, "I had a brand new pair of roller skates, who has a brand new key," or something like that. You can listen to this on YouTube, and if you're my age, you remember that playing on the radio. Alright, that concludes this video on What Is It? Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned, watch the other ones, because now there are 23 of them, total of 46 videos, including questions and answers. And this is Tubalcain saying so long for now. Be sure and watch my 500 other videos, and I'll see you on my next video.